You wouldn't let me be. You promised to set me free. You lied to me. You deceived
yourself. Tell me you didn't enjoy it. Tell me you don't want more. Tell me you didn't like what happened.
Last night was full of regrets. Last night was full of deception. Why do you always keep pushing me back into that pit? And anytime I'm making progress, you keep on coming back to me.
You're just a tool I used to accomplish my ambitions. You are trapped. You will always be in bondage. You will never be free from that sin.
But he clearly says that I'm not a slave to sin. And that his spirit dwells within. But why do I keep on doing the same thing? Does that mean he lied?
Take a good look at yourself. You're rolling in the mud like one of us and you claim you made you clean. Oh, please give me a break. You will never be able to walk straight with him. You are weak.
Here I stand. Here I stand in the midst of darkness clouding my mind. Here I stand, where thoughts have filled every part of my being and my feelings keep pushing me back into that pit. I find myself in this room where these thoughts constantly keep popping up. As I keep having conversations with these bottles of champagne, I try each and every day not to find myself in this room, but no. I always find myself there, where I constantly remember the moments I had on the bed with her and the constant caresses and kisses I had from her. She was like that toy. And I, like that child, I just could not wait to get my hands on to play with. You know, I knew it came at a price. And this price was neither money nor gold, but condemnation and guilt. And I was rewarded handsomely each and every time I got the job done. I wore the shame like the marks on my face. The guilt was my favorite dress, and this material wasn't made of cotton or linen, but of condemnation. And in my head, the voice told me there was no way I could get out, that I couldn't leave here. If only I put my foot down. The very first time she took the phone to call me and tell me how much she had missed me and wanted a taste of my lips, but I replied. I foolishly replied and told her how much I wanted more of her, when the only person I should have been seeking more of was God. And her name was you never mind. I had no relation with Tasha Cobbs, but I allowed her thoughts to fill me up till I began to overflow with actions not of God, and I finally ran over to the other side where God was. You see, I was presented with the false truth. Simply because I failed to realize I had the original all along. I was presented with the false truth simply because I failed to realize that I had the original all along. I did not even know that the very moment I declared him to be my Lord and personal Savior, I was already in the battle. I should have put my foot down, but I kept on dancing to the tune of my ignorance. It was right here. It was right here. I had the manual. I had the manual to drive through this. It wasn't automatic that I'll survive if I had not put on my armor. I should have put my foot down. When she kept on firing those thoughts in my head, when at night she kept on telling me those lies in my bed about how dirty I was and about all the secrets that I hid. I swear I wanted to tell someone, but she told me to remain silent. And that as long as no one knew, I was good to go. And I know it would break my pride, so I just went with the flow, clinging on to my pride. I should have put my foot down, but I was just dancing to the tune of my ignorance. If only I knew that in this weakness, my God is made stronger, that in this darkness, my God shines brighter. But no, I guess I forgot. I guess I did not even digest his word enough for me to even chew the cracks. I was presented with a false truth, simply because I failed to realize that I had the original all along. I knew I had to look unto Jesus, but I thought looking unto Jesus was to have a portrait picture of him in my living room, but I guess I had it all wrong. I guess what I should have done was to focus on God's word and mean, eventually, everything will break free.
Break free, you think. Sin is engraved in your heart with red ink. You are the embodiment of sin. Even the scriptures have said that all have
sinned
sinned
and fallen short of the glory of God. Yes, one man sinned, and we inherited sin's nature, but Christ, He came to break the shackles of sin, and He gave us abundance of grace and the gift of His righteousness.
Look, all your efforts cannot serve as a force to make you clean. So forget that plea to save your soul. Even the scriptures say that your righteousness is as filthy rags before Him.
Yes. I mean, no. The Bible clearly says that He made Him that knew no sin to become sin, that we might be made the righteousness of God in Him.
Think about all those places your hands have been. They are dirty. You will never be able to fit in church. Remember, your body, your mind, your soul are all accustomed to me. Church is only for the holy.
See, these hands are holy, and I'll lift them up to praise He who made me. For this body is His temple, and the holy place it shall forever be.
Look, there are more important things to think about, like your education, your work. Come on, they're way more important. Come, let's talk money.
See, I've been made a king and a priest, and I've been given power and authority. And my Father clearly said I should seek Him first and His kingdom, and I shall have everything. He clearly also said that He has given me everything pertaining to life and godliness. So get it behind me, you devil! Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.